Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, the only game with children's card games. Who'd like to give a recap of last game?
You say the only game with children's card games?
I did.
That's incredible.
So last time,
week,
go ahead, Caleb. I did last time.
Rick joined the party. Rick is everyone's favorite little lizard. And that's all. That's all that happened.
Anyone want to give a better?
I mean, that's and then we ended up
We
in
walked
Essembra.
to Essembra. We rode a cart to Essembra.
That's true. I guess it was a pretty short session last time.
And then the dwarf left us and we headed towards Dwarfland. I think that's it. I don't know. We didn't do much else. I think Tanner found his family or something, and they were like, "Wow, you still alive?"
Stupid nerd. Just
Yeah.
kill yourself.
Wasn't too exciting.
Have you considered deleting yourself?
Oh,
I think that's called bullying, Dan.
Can you bully a fictional character?
It's not me, it's his parents.
okay.
Cool. So I walk out of the town.
You successfully... Oh, wait, no, we got a question to answer. Hey, roll
Someone
initiative.
from my deep and dark secret past.
Mm-hmm.
Did we leave the Ring of Burning with Priscilla?
Probably.
Yeah. you
Oh
did.
yeah.
That's unfortunate. Oh well.
Oh, I thought you had that.
I gave it to Priscilla because I could already shoot
No.
fire out of my hands, and no one else questioned it.
Wham wham.
Oh. Just imagine a lizard who shoots fire. Oh, so good.
This is some real bad, real bad initiative.
Yeah, the good
Good thing
you're
it's for
doing it
telling
now.
stories or whatever.
Hey, Darvin, you
Ren,
just want to say me and I'll say you?
tell us about someone from your past.
What
An
the young?
influence. Yeah.
Well, I would say the youngest brother of the elven family that raised me and taught me swordplay. The elf.
All right.
Yeah.
What was their
cool.
name?
I don't know, man.
Think of a name. Go.
Come on, they raised you,
Elf
and you
elf
don't-
names are hard.
His name is
Just choose a
Hard.
regular name and throw apostrophes in it.
His name is Hard.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, yes, hard.
Sure.
Hey, Rick, your turn.
Rick. That's me. From my past, and in fact, the only thing I wrote in my bio,
It's Darvin.
no,
Influence.
is my mentor in carpentry. Fun fact: Rick is a skilled carpenter. His name was Claus Block Lizard, and he taught me the ins and outs of dismantling doors, and he taught me about worshiping Kulis.
I think you make characters that are designed to make people hate them.
No, I just think about
Your
what
laughter confirms it.
I think of things that make me laugh when I make characters, and then I write them down, and that's what happens.
Hey, Darvin, you got any influences that aren't Walter, ideally?
Yeah, my back home, my aunt Miri, spelled Miri. She ran a thrift shop and taught me the ins and outs of business. Just growing up while I was hanging out, and I learned how to be a shrewd business person, and it helps me with my current quest to be a really good bartender.
Alrighty. Walter?
My previous blacksmithing mentor, Jaka, who brought me in as a child to learn the arts of blacksmithing, but is in whereabouts unknown. I refuse to tell you people. Shove off.
What a fun name.
I know. I love that name. Thanks, Dan.
What was it? Oshaka?
Jaka.
Jack. Okay.
Jakka. Jaka.
Howard, Jaka,
Hard.
Claus, Black Lizard, and
Miri. Aunt Miri.
Aunt Miri.
Aunt Miri. I'm not collecting names for nefarious purposes. This is just the question, you know.
I believe you.
Anyway, so you're stepping out of town when suddenly
What?
a bird flies onto Darvin's shoulder.
What?
I'm like, sweet.
I
What
killed a
kind of bird?
Yeah, actually, if it's like it's something digging its talons into my shoulder, I'll be less chill. But if it's
It
like
is.
a black-capped chickadee, I'm rad.
It
is a
is
chickadee.
digging its talons into you, but it's a chicken.
It's a chickadee digging its talons into you, so it's trying its darndest, but they're just too darn small.
Does Darwin kill the bird?
No, I'm like, hey, bird. They're like, hey, guys, I got a bird now.
Okie doke.
Okay.
His name.
I try to, I don't know if, Pat.
Is it for lunch?
No. What kind of bird is it?
A chickadee.
Do you not find it strange that a bird is perched on your shoulder?
No, lots of things like me. And I pull out a little, one sec, I need a history check.
When was the last time a bird did this to you, Darwin?
Well, back when I was younger, there's this park I like to go to, and we would feed the birds, and they really like sunflower seeds. So I'm gonna go into my bag and see what I have in terms of rations, and see if I can find like a corn kernel or something to give it.
You
Bird.
don't have a pound of corn, unless you got
Oh,
rid of
shit,
it.
I think you do.
Because if you remember, I bought a pound of corn for everybody.
I think I used it or something. I don't have it in my inventory.
I will take out my corn and start feeding the bird.
All right, the bird hops over to your shoulder.
I try and touch the bird.
The bird.
Oh
He's
no,
in a
Walter!
digital
There's a
form.
bird on your shoulder. You should kill it. Jeez.
You successfully pat the bird.
All right, it is a real bird. I try and remember if my friend has detect magic. I ask Darwin, "Do you know detect magic?"
Nope.
Rick,
I don't.
I don't ask Rick.
actually.
Rin, do you know detect magic?
I don't. I was just checking.
All right, well, if this bird is some kind of familiar garbage, I guess it's just going to be on my shoulder now.
The bird
Continue
flies
walking.
away. All right.
Goodbye, bird.
And you get through the first day without any hassle.
Oh, sweet. Didn't even have to kill a bird.
You
Shit.
do
Do you
get
think the
through
windy
the
forest is kind of
Turns
like...
out it was the legendary Ho-Oh.
Do you think the windy forest, or windy, is it windy or windy?
windy.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Not like a Lost Woods scenario.
I mean, I didn't say it wasn't that, but
Wow, the
It's
name doesn't
also
imply
windy.
that. Yeah, anyway.
all right. At about noon of the second day, I'm gonna ask which of you are currently wearing armor.
Me.
Think
Not me.
I am.
Wait, no, I guess me.
If we're traveling along the road, I'd probably put up a safety mage armor just on, but
Do you
otherwise.
mean metal armor, or do you mean any armor?
I mean, it's
I am wearing
it's an-
chainmail.
abnormally hot day out.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
wearing studded leather.
chainmail.
All right.
I'm just mage armored up, and then I'm in my regular stuff.
So,
Well, I
to
mean,
go
I didn't
this-
wake up in my armor. So, is it abnormally hot when I wake up?
it is. It's abnormally hot all day.
Oh.
Gasp.
All right. Well, then I guess I'm not wearing armor.
All right. Basically, anywhere wearing armor, if you want to wear it through the whole day's travel, make a Constitution check. The only time you're going to use a Constitution check instead of a save.
That's sad. I will make the con check.
I'm not wearing armor, so or just mage armor. No, it wouldn't.
Nope.
All right, Ren, yours is just light armor, right?
It's medium.
Medium. Or
No, wait, studded leather? Is that light or medium?
Yeah.
I forget.
that's light, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So that's like 12 plus dex.
Yeah.
Okay, so your DC is 12.
So I fail.
Walter, yes, you fail.
Great. Am I
So,
dead?
At the end of a day, you're going to take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
However, before that happens,
Before I take the exhaustion or before the end of the day?
before you take the exhaustion, and before the end of the day, you see 2 large ogres a ways off the road. One of them has what appears to be a gigantic spear, and the other has a big rock.
Are they familiar to us?
They very well are to Walter and Darvin.
Ogres?
It appears as if the previous tree trunk has been cut down into a better,
Oh, God.
more spear-like form.
These fuckers.
But they're off the road.
They're off the road a ways.
Are
Yeah.
they intercepting our path at all?
No, they're one of them's sitting down. They
I
appear
would-
to be talking.
I will ignore these goons.
Yeah, I say, Rick, hurry up, and then we'll just walk. We're in the cart, right? Like my cart and cornbread.
Are they to the north or south of the path?
South of the path.
Heading away from it or parallel?
They're not heading anywhere right now.
Oh, okay.
Unless there's any good reason we're not, I'm pretty sure we brought cornbread in the cart to ride on our way there.
I'm writing Jeremiah.
You're riding Jeremiah, who is which species?
An old donkey.
Right.
Horses were too
talking?
expensive.
They're talking. You can't hear them from here. But
I don't know why we care. I just want to walk
Yeah,
past them.
I tell Ren not to worry about him, and we need to go. We've seen those guys before.
They're bad news.
Okay.
all right. I should say Jeremiah is not set up to be ridden.
That's fine. We go and ride him until he dies, and then we go buy a horse.
That's awful.
All right.
Fine. I take myself off Jeremiah, disappointed with the fact that I've been riding Jeremiah to Essembra, and now it's not okay. And I place some stuff on him.
Well, it's okay if you ride him just not until he keels over.
It's heavy in my bags. It's heavy in my bags. It's important that I could lose in case we get attacked by spiders.
All right. Anywho, you continue along, and at the end of the day, Walter gets 1 exhaustion.
Okay. Shrug.
And you decide to stop and camp out before you get into the forest.
Kit on.
I mean, I guess I should give you that option.
I mean, if it's nighttime, we'll camp out.
Yeah.
And if it's nighttime at the edge of the forest, I'm all about it.
Yeah, I don't want to go into the forest when it's getting dark.
Neither do I. Alright. Put my mess kit, my tinderbox, my bedroll on Jerry.
I put my bedroll on the ground.
So I gotta get it in a 90 somehow. I don't know how my bags are full of 90 pounds worth of junk.
Oh, I have a 2-person tent even.
All right, I put my rations on Jerry.
Yeah, I put my tent on the ground,
It's a good idea.
and then I sleep inside the tent.
This chainmail's so heavy. I guess I could just put my backpack on Jerry because I don't really need a backpack while I'm walking, right?
Nah.
Oh, I'm gonna put my crowbar on Jerry. That's obvious. Sweet. We now are unencumbered. 30 speed. Welcome back. Yeah, I sleep for the night.
All right. Sleep. What are your passive perceptions?
10.
14.
16.
14.
16 on Rick?
Yep.
All right.
Well, that narrows it down what class you are.
Really? Does it?
Kinda. Means you have 13. Yeah, plus 3 wisdom.
It sure does.
He's level 6. He could have plus 3 wisdom with any class
Yeah, but
and race.
And
Yeah, but-
And there's several wisdom spellcasting.
lizard folk have a bonus to wisdom as well.
So are we like shot by a giant ass arrow or what?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, just a second, making rolls. Rick, you notice
Yeah.
someone moving off in the distance during the night.
Okay. How far? And
Crap, really. They look to be about 50 feet away from the campsite.
okay, did they come from the direction of the woods or somewhere else?
They're coming from the opposite direction of the woods, like they're coming from
Oh, okay.
Essembra.
Okay. I will wake up Darvin if he's not awake already, and I will be like, "Hey,
Yeah, Rick, what's up? Yeah.
my lizard senses are tingling
Good shit.
In what way?
somewhat over there," and I point.
I sit up and I open the door to my tent and I rub my eyes and I look really hard. Do I see them?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Why do I have a heavy crossbow?
I can't see shit.
You can't. You've
I
been,
have some crusties in my eyes.
been staring at the fire a bit. What, do you just woke up and now you're looking straight into the darkness?
Yeah. I don't see it, Rick. What do they look like?
Rick, there are
What-
a few of them now. They're splitting off in different directions. Some are heading to your north, some are heading to your south.
There are several, and I relay this to Darvin.
What do they look like?
How far away are they now? I imagine I
Uh,
can't really make out what they look like. I don't actually have dark vision, so I can tell that there are people moving.
Yeah, they're keeping their distance.
At this point, I pick up a rock and I cast light on it and I throw it as far as I can. And then I try and look again. Actually, here I cast light on a
Dude.
rock, and then I mage hand it out as far as like just up, so it casts the most light in the general area.
Do me and Rin wake up to the bright flash of light in the middle of camp?
Sure.
Yep. Cool. Wake.
Rub my eyes awake. I say, Darvin, what's going on?
Rick's seeing potential interlopers.
I'd like
I-
to look and see if I see them, I guess.
I give Rick a look and I lay back down and attempt to go back to sleep.
Are you kidding me?
Hey.
And I have dark vision
Yes.
of the superior variety.
You sure do see them. Just a sec, I realized I'd messed up a few character sheets, so I'm frantically putting stuff together. Yeah, you do see that, save for the forest, your camp is basically surrounded.
Well,
Alright.
I relay that to the others.
I say, what do they look like? And
What do they look like?
And I cast mage armor again.
Ren, you got like superior dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darvin, roll a d20.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Not quite.
So
Oh,
close!
so close. All save for, no, not all. About half of them are dressed in black, half are dressed in brown, and wait, no, you're colorblind. No, wait. Yeah, you're colorblind.
Yeah, I'm colorblind. But
Well, about
like,
half
what
of
are they
them are
wearing?
dressed dark, half of them are dressed light, and on the ones that are dressed dark, you can see they all have really light hair.
Are they intentionally surrounding us?
Did you
They
say you
are.
relayed this to the party?
Yeah, I relay everything that Dan's saying.
That there's dark-haired people surrounding the group?
Light-haired people surrounding.
With
Concepts?
my light spell, can I try and see them again?
I wake up.
Yeah, and I rouse Walter.
Oh, I got roused by Rin and the sounds of combat surrounding me.
There
I
is not
pat
combat
Jeremiah
yet.
and I say,
I
it's going to be a good day, Jeremiah. It's going to be.
How far away are they, Ren?
How
About
far
four-
away are they?
They're about 45 feet now, just dancing on the edge of the dim light of your campfire.
Now, when you say
Wait.
dancing, is that just a
Yeah.
thematic phrase or are they actually
Thematic
dancing?
phrase, yes.
How many are there?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, if they're surrounding us, guys, I'd say we take the initiative on this one, correct?
I don't know. They don't. Do they seem like they're intent on
many?
like
Well,
malicious?
let's just run out. Let's run into the edge of the circle, and if they start attacking us, obviously malicious.
Well, how many are there, Ren?
I asked that. I don't know.
7.
7.
Roll initiative.
Whoop, whoop.
7 of them, and they're apparently attacking.
Give me the
Interesting.
chocolate. No, never luck.
20, 14. Not bad.
Let me.
I see him real good.
No, it just means that you acted first.
I mean,
Let me just quickly change the map to 5 feet instead of 30 miles. How's that? Yeah. Sure. All right. Now Please wait a moment as I put out the enemies. Shoot, no, that's pen. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
7. Oh, they're real.
They are real.
Oh, good. It's the. Well, I still can't see them, I guess.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, let's see. I have my light up there, so whenever they get within 40 feet, I'll be able to see them real good, because that's dim light.
Horses.
So do you want to like approach one side of them?
What? We're on the one side, the inside.
Well, I mean, like, you didn't know what I mean.
Wait, are those horses there? No, that's okay. Never mind.
That's the remnants from last time.
No,
Or
like I
a
said,
couple
the
times
easiest
ago.
way to pierce a surrounding scenario is just hit one side really, really hard.
I mean, yeah, if we're all targeting one bunch of them.
Oh yeah, baby. We got to do that thing where you look for who's the weak guy on the onside kick, pick him, murder him, display dominance. Easy GG no re.
I pick the one person who's like in the middle. It seems like with the red.
See, she looks strong. See, we probably would take a little bit of time to take her out, and then we look weak.
Well, Tanner, it's your call. You have first initiative.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Well, I'm guessing they're surrounding us from that direction. It looks like based on like how many people are surrounding us
Yeah.
and where they are. I do suggest that we go for her, so I will do that. I will first use a bonus action to cast Mage Armor. Not Mage Armor, Blade Song. And I guess I'll just cast Magic Weapon.
Wait, didn't you blade something?
No. Can I not do the same? Oh my god.
Nope.
I can't.
Has anyone attacked or said anything yet?
Nope.
Okay, just making sure.
I can't Blade Song and Magic Weapon. That is extremely frustrating.
Almost intended.
That changed my plan of what I wanted to do. I don't know.
I mean, it just means you attack less hard. Punch that
Magic
dude in the
weapon
face.
next turn.
Yes.
I cast Blink instead of Magic Weapon.
Blink. Alright.
But I also will start approaching independent of Pooter. Because Pooter can't blink with me.
That looked good for Blink.
Yeah.
Just something to put on the token.
I don't vanish though.
Alrighty.
And I end my turn, I guess. Just there.
Alright.
All Blade Songed up.
We got ranges. So
I'm not running at them, by the way. Like it's like a slower walk. Because
What,
that's
you
not
have-
my full distance.
You haven't attacked or anything even?
I haven't even attacked.
Yeah. Cool. Cons-
All right. So they begin moving in. People start seeing them enter the range of the fire.
And my light spell.
Yep. And the woman in red yells, "Return the hammer and we'll leave you in peace."
We don't have the hammer, dumbass.
Counterfeit
What about the
action,
dwarf?
Yes.
All right, if that's the way you want it. Release.
You know, I really don't want to kill anyone tonight. You guys should just go.
All right, well, some attacks are going to be made here.
Oh, she was
Okay.
going to say release something.
Yeah,
The arrows
that's-
or the dogs
yeah,
or whatever.
You don't say fire because there's no fire involved with a. So, the attacks here are going one at Ren, one at Walter, and one at Rick. Whoops, that last one was unintended.
It doesn't hit me.
I don't think any of those hit.
Nope. I was asleep for more than an hour too, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Rip HP. Alright. Doesn't hit.
All right. And we're going to have one of them run up. And can I get a dex save from Walter, Darvin, Rick, and Pooter?
I roll. Dex save.
Am I controlling Pooter's tech
18.
safe?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Y'all get some
Green dots.
green dots.
Did Pooter save?
Pooter did not save.
No.
DC was 14, I'm afraid.
He had
All
advantage
right.
because he was a dog.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's how it works. So she says something in a language you don't understand and waves her hand forward, and there's a spiral of flames, which Darvin manages to dive through, but looking down at yourselves, Walter, Rick, and Pooter, it looks like you're on green fire. You are, however, not actually taking
Aw,
any
Dad!
heat damage.
Does,
wait,
does
what happened?
Pooter, is Pooter smart enough to realize that he's not taking damage?
No, I don't think so. Hey, Darvin, do you want to respond to that?
Am I smart enough to realize I'm not taking damage?
I think you can just flat out realize you're not taking damage.
I mean, as a lizard, you know a thing or two about if you're warm or not.
Spooky illusion
Okay.
magic.
What was that? Let's see. Fairy. Do I see my friends start glowing?
Yes,
Okay. Also,
it looks like they're on fire.
would I also happen to have knowledge of the spell Fairy Fire as Darvin?
Do you know fairy fire?
I don't know it myself.
No,
Probably
you're
not, then.
you're a sorcerer, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I say, oh boy, she makes things glow. Look, I'm doing that too right now. And I point up at the rock.
I also don't know fairy fire.
It's
So
a different color. What are you talking about? Unless
I
that
try to
your
brush
turn?
it away from myself.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so which one was that? That was... Who cast that? Who says caster?
This one right here.
Okay. And that's a chick?
It is.
She is ugly at this
A
distance.
babe?
Wait, but she's the one that spoke and also the one that cast the spell or waved her hands.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
It's time to enter the dragon.
Okay, so it's my turn. That's
It
what
is.
you meant by
It's
response
been
to
your
that.
turn. Yes.
Okay. I thought you were just like in terms of a typical Darwin retort. Well, let's see. Could just immediately go for a sleep and knock her out.
Nah, I got her.
Okay. A lot of AoE.
Wait till they get closer together.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'll cast Ray of Frost at her. And that's 3d8 now. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at
Better
her.
not be 3d8.
What?
It's definitely 2d8.
Am I not? I thought. Oh, it's 1d8 and then it raises to 2d8. That's correct.
You're not level 11, Paul.
Not
Not yet.
quite.
Not yet.
No, I misread it because I changed it. It's fine. Blam. 23 for 16.
Bam, that's a hit for 16.
Okay, and then yeah, I'm just gonna do that and say I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna scoff. Yeah.
You say.
Foo 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 foo. I'm an antagonist in a Pokemon game.
Con save law?
Con save done. You're still green and fire. Hey, Ren.
Yeah.
You want a sword fight?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, the lady in red runs up to you, draws her sword, and as she draws it, darkness fills the area.
Oh, this is epic.
Oh,
I'm happy.
yes!
It's already dark.
You're right.
Dark.
It is.
Darkness is
But it
in
is
the
now.
spell.
But it's darkness as in Ren can't see anymore.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
can I
neither
see
can
her?
she unless she's special.
I have superior dark vision. If she,
Oh,
if
no,
I
no.
can't see, she
It's
can't
darkness, the spell.
See. Yeah.
Nerd.
Which, yeah, so she can't see you either. Unless
You
she's
That's what I'm
try
saying,
that,
like-
but
that's what I'm
there's
saying.
several things that could make her able to see you.
And she's going to make a couple of attacks against you.
Can I not see her at all?
Does she crit?
She does, in fact, crit.
So she does
hitting
have
twice.
shit.
You take 15, 27 damage.
Welp. That hurt. Not really up for the fighting anymore.
Get out of that
Too
area.
late.
Actually, it's centered on her there.
I mean, you have Blade Song, so you can just get out.
I mean,
Damn, she maxed real hard there.
And
Blade Sign doesn't really do anything about me getting out.
Well, it makes you fast.
Yeah.
And you're also blinking, so, I mean.
on
Yeah.
that, Rick, it's now your turn.
Alright, well, as I pull out my trident, I just sort of yell, "Who has hammer?" And I'm gonna run at this man in the back. Wham. And I'm gonna give him a good old whack. I have my shield out, but I don't have my armor on, so my AC is 17.
You give him a good old whack, but he takes a step back to avoid it.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
Did Ren got hit for a lot of damage, right? Can I
Yeah.
s-
But
Can
you
I
cannot
see
see
him?
Ren.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's like a big globe of darkness around here.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I don't do anything else. Oh man, I forgot about all this stuff that I can do. This is exciting.
Yeah, Ren has entered the Shadow Realm.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get the fuck out real fast.
Good luck.
Because I'm at 4 health. So,
Man, where's the last time we fought these guys? The encounter was really built for AoE. This one is not. It is making me sad.
Sadness. Is Rick done?
Yeah.
All right, questions. Were we sleeping in armor?
I was not.
I always do.
That's
I hope
dumb.
not.
So I
Yeah,
don't
you
have
probably have acne.
So AC is 11. Great. Oh, so that first attack may have hit me, actually. Yeah, that hand crossbow hit me.
All right, well, take it out as you will.
Yep.
See, I cast quick mage armor on myself, so I'm
It's
cool.
going to take an hour to put back on, so I guess I just don't have armor for this fight. Let's see. Right. We're going to run south. We're going to pull out my sword. And we are going to attack Green Frame Blade at level. Can I cast it at a higher level? I guess 0.
No, it's
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm confused. Well, it's asking me to cast it at a higher level. That's why I'm confused. Anyway, and then making my longsword attack. I miss. Cool. I'm done.
already. These last folk are just gonna spend their turn dashing to get to people. No, wait. They have hand crossbows. They're not gonna dash. They're gonna shoot at you. First one at Walter, second one at Darvin.
Just were these crossbows? Sorry, I missed it.
Hand crossbows. Yeah.
Okay.
Walter, you said an 11 hits you?
Yes.
Okay. You take 4 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie doke. I fail. Am I asleep?
Oh man. You are asleep.
Yep. This isn't a very fair fight, Dan.
Mm-hmm. You're also poisoned.
Yep.
What about what? We haven't seen the rolls. What about mine?
You're fine. Let me go make those rolls public.
Fair enough.
I tried to make all the rolls public. Always whisper, never whisper. Okay. Yep. So that puts it back at Ren's turn.
Well, I am going to use my action to disengage and run
Alrighty.
back to the party because I guess so. And I'm hopefully gonna roll better on this 1d20. I turn invisible, or I vanish to a different plane.
To the different
Oof.
Shadow Realm.
Well,
I like this shadow realm.
I'm going to turn you upside down for when you're vanished because I still want to know approximately where you are.
That's fine.
Not move the token all the way off. All right, so we got These artichokes going next. And they're gonna fire one shot at Darvin and one shot at Pooter.
Just get kill the dog. Rude. Missed.
Missed.
No,
And dog's dead.
dog's
The
dead.
dog is dead outright.
Really?
No.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Ha
That's my fault.
ha ha ha.
Well,
That's
I mean,
really not okay. Oh, that's really me.
Or breakfast, I guess, since this is nighttime.
And seriously, I'm gonna shoot your horses and your dog, and let's make a sword attack against what's his Bumble. Okay, Rick, you're hit for 6 piercing damage.
Rick is?
I believe so. 23 hits, if I'm not mistaken.
You are mistaken. 23 actually hits really well.
Ah, yeah. One away from the crit. And then after that, okay, the person who was fighting Walter, who is now asleep, poisoned, and still glowing with green flame,
in flame.
pulls out a dagger, holds it to his throat, and tells you to throw down your weapons. Darvin, it's your turn.
Let's see. Can I get a grasp on how damaged that person is?
They took a pretty good hit earlier, but if you do a shot that doesn't kill them, they have a dagger to your buddy's throat.
Yeah. Okay, one sec. I need to do some quick little math. And well, that's unfortunate. Hey, what's fuck it. I say no one kills my friends but me, and then I cast Fireball centered on her with Careful Spell, so that it also hits her 2 other friends to her left and right.
Alright, and
Assuming this map is accurate, the radius is enough to hit those 2, and then I'm confident that I can do something so that my other friends don't die immediately.
Careful Spell gives them...
It gives them advantage on their dex throw. Their
gives
dex
Rick
save.
advantage.
Yeah, my other friend immediately dies. But nobody kills my friends but me.
Neat.
Oh, and then, okay. And then I can also do more meta magic after that.
Can I,
Alright, roll it, dude.
Yeah, just a sec.
Cool.
Goodbye, Brock. It's come to that time.
I am
That's a good bit of damage.
unconscious.
I'm going to even use Empowered Spell to reroll the 2 and the 1.
Just make me more
Oh.
unconscious.
You're
Yeah.
dealing damage to me.
Okay, never mind, I won't. Well,
I mean,
you make your save no matter what, or you have
half
advantage.
damage to Rick.
Yeah, I take
Yeah.
half damage. Why would you want to increase that?
I want to increase on the other lady so she doesn't stab Walter.
Yeah, if she stabs me, I get 2 death saves.
Just
Yeah,
let
I
me
can-
take a turn.
I
Okay.
can heal jarring. I can't heal stabs to neck.
You can heal?
No, but I can help.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Alright, This guy doesn't look dead, but he's blasted back by it and falls prone. This one, were you gonna re-roll those?
How much do I lose? Half of 35?
You know what? Fuck it, Darvin would. Sorry,
Oh.
Caleb.
Okay. Going for the sick
That's even
48
wow. Okay.
damage. God damn it.
Do I die outright?
Do you?
46. Yes, I do.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, wait, maybe. I can't remember how dying outright works.
If it goes to negative your maximum HP.
Oh, no, then we're good. I was at 23. I took 46. So I was at negative 23, which is not my max HP.
Hey, Darvin, talking about max HP. This guy's max HP, you tripled it.
Yeah,
Or
good.
more
Fuck
than-
them.
Wait, how much damage did it deal total?
That's a bunch. Let me do the math. 35 minus 3 plus 11, 43.
Yep.
So I take 21 damage.
Well,
Mm.
unless
Nice.
we can say I was so good at math that it didn't quite hit you.
Knife Girl is blasted right back.
Oh, right. Also, I need to. Wow, again.
You cast it centered on yourself.
I'm like a funky bomb from Scorched Earth.
Alright, well, that pretty much cements what I'm doing. Too bad Ren is not here.
I'm here in spirit.
All right.
You're in spirit doesn't count.
The darkness is going to dissipate at that.
Oh, shit. Who was concentrating on the spell? Unless she was double concentrating, in which case that's fucking crazy.
Also, apparently my fireballs are so cool they push people back. Yeah, I say many things many times.
It's tanning.
It's Tanner? Okay.
Okay, and then I guess I'll run up to I'll run
I'm
up to
sorry.
Walter after doing that so that I have the opportunity to like stand over him.
Alrighty. Good show. No, it appears the concentration was broken because she was just somewhat intimidated by that fireball.
Oh, that's incredible. She couldn't even see it. Oh, wait, never mind. She has spooky sense. We're all good.
She does have spooky sense. That's how it's written right here in her character sheet. She pauses for a moment before she retrieves her hand crossbow and points it at Darvin.
Go for it, bitch.
We'll let you live. Just give us the hammer.
We don't have it.
And I say, we don't have the dumb hammer, and I'm gonna burn all of your faces off if you don't just leave.
At this, she shoots at you.
Okay. Okay, so maybe she hits that time. I'm gonna give myself
Okay.
advantage on the saving throw,
Okay.
which I don't really need to do because I have a +5, but I didn't want to be asleep.
I had a +7, man.
That's why I gave myself advantage. Okay, so
You
I
take
take
6 piercing damage.
Or
And
+4.
think about the patheticness of poison as a concept. Rick, your turn.
No. Wait. Huh. How'd Rick get ahead of me?
You guys are
I
tied.
was always ahead of you. I went before you last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I walk over to my buddies and I look at this lady and I say, "We don't have a hammer." And then I tell her to leave, and she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
We need to send everybody to cleric school.
Wisdom saving throw. And what's your save DC?
14.
All right. Was that command or?
That was command.
One word phrase.
Yeah, I said leave.
Sounds good.
Said we don't have the hammer, and then leave. Leave was command.
Alrighty. It seems to take hold. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else on a bonus action except bite them, and I don't want to do that right now, so.
I'm done.
Jay succeeds his first death save. The woman in red yells out, "All right, retreat. We regroup later." And yeah, one guy standing up and hobbling away.
You're welcome.
One runs well. And Ren's turn. Ren, you can reappear if you'd like.
Why would I want to?
Okay, you have to reappear if you'd like.
So what's going on? Did they stop attacking?
They're leaving.
Um,
Because I told
two
them
of
to.
them you reappear as two of them are running away.
I just want to run over here to the rest of the party, and disappear.
I just want to disappear. Whoosh.
Blink is a good spell.
Blink is a good spell. You get one popping up and dashing away. Darvin, it's your turn.
I'm going to use my healer's kit as an action to make Walter stabilize Walter. That's what it's looking for.
I am stable.
Pooter's dead.
Peter is dead.
I'm just gonna assume Jeremiah is dead.
Caleb
It's
could
entirely
theoretically have Revivify.
I don't.
Well, Pooter's dead.
Rip.
And thus ends the tale of... That's why you always get barding for your Mastiff.
So after Darvin's turn, that means it's her turn, and she's gonna run away. Because of course she does. Why wouldn't she?
Yeah. The green one said leave.
Oh, I deleted the one I rolled initiative for. That's why they're... Okay. Well, these guys are also running away. Unless you're shooting them as they run or anything. The battle's over.
Yeah, good. They suck.
You're welcome.
Caleb, would Darvin know that if Rick has any sort of healing abilities?
You wouldn't know. All I
Okay.
said was leave, and they left.
I mean,
According
just
to
like
you.
these past few days of travel, if you'd told us.
No. I do like
Okay.
fixing people, though.
Okay.
Does like fixing people.
Are we out of initiative?
Yep.
Okay.
I reappear.
I
Yeah.
fix. I would like to fix Walter
Alright.
and Ren and myself.
Describe how you do that.
I tell them that they should follow the teachings of Kulis and learn how to fix things. And they all get 13 HP.
Thanks.
Okay.
I don't hear it. I wake up. I'm on fire.
I give you a
asked,
little hand and pull you up.
what happened? Why are my clothes scorched?
So you got hit by a poisoned arrow, and then in order to ensure your safety, I had to
I pull out the arrow.
detonate a fireball almost directly upon your person. But because Rick was here, it's all fine. Also,
I saved the day.
I put a band-aid on it as well. And that's what
It,
I take 3
it's a-
seconds to process things.
wooden bolt about 8 inches long with no arrowhead.
Firebolted me? You fireballed me?
I fireballed them. You just happened to get caught in the crossfire. And if I hadn't, she would have stabbed you in the neck. So I thought a little bit of char was better than not having a head.
Sure. Okay. We're even on that one then. And then I'm alive because of Rick? You said?
Yes.
You're up. You're awake right now. I got you stable real good on my own, but Rick's also Rick can. Apparently, when Rick says he can fix people, he means it.
Well, that's good.
Okay. I go to sleep.
All right.
That.
All right. You all go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah, we continue to have a watch.
How does healing work in this game again?
You're gonna
Poorly.
regain half your hit dice when you sleep.
Oh,
So-
but this isn't a comfortable rest, so we only regain 1.
Yep, that's true.
So I would like to roll all my hit dice while sleeping.
All right.
First, my fighter hit die. My warlock hit die. We're up to 22. Ooh.
You also have second wind, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yes. And then we will second win to save
Darvin,
delicious hit dice.
Darvin was healed up by Rick, so Darvin sleeps real good.
Not that great. 19 will do it, though.
Darvin sleeps real good. In a dream, he smiles and thinks, fire.
I regain 1 of my hit dice. When I wake up, I'm back to 4. 6.
Yeah, it was like a pleasant dream. I woke up, blasted some people, and went back to bed. Saved my friends again. It was awesome.
You disintegrated a guy.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh yeah, I guess there's still that charred corpse there.
It's kind of nasty.
It was like he's like ashes. It's fine.
Day 3 begins?
Day 3 begins. You enter the windy, windy forest. I didn't even think of windy before, but that's pretty good.
I don't know if Windy's actually spelled like that, but
I feel like it would be an EY, but I also feel like that would just look silly.
I agree.
All right. So, day 3, you get in the forest. You are going to want to make a survival check to stay on this path.
I, in fact, perform it.
Just him or all of us?
Whoever's leading.
Oh. Yeah, I'll lead. Unless somebody else wants to take initiative.
I think Walter's good for Boy Scout dad.
I'm not leading, but I definitely know I could do better.
Sure you could, but are you leading?
No,
No.
Walter's definitely leading.
That's
I
what
don't
you
even
get for
know
being
where
a
we're
lizard.
going.
I'm moping about Pooter.
Oh yeah, the dog.
If
Dog
I
died.
if by chance I woke up before Ren and he didn't stop me, then I definitely probably ate a little bit of pooter.
Definitely,
He's-
probably.
He's not like cooked or anything. He
Roll-
was shot by an arrow.
Roll a con check.
Why?
please. Just for my own, like, if you roll higher than me, then you woke up first.
Con?
I feel
That
like that's the
sounds-
waking up one. I
What?
woke up first. I go and bury Pooter in the morning.
I don't believe you.
Oh wait, hold on a second.
I
Con
feel like
check
that
or
would,
con save?
it's a con check.
Are
Guys,
you gonna eat pooter?
I don't wake up before you, but unless you eat Jeremiah, I'm gonna bury him too.
why did Jeremiah die?
Why wouldn't Jeremiah die?
I mean, Pooter died because Dan said he specifically got hit by a crossbow.
Oh right, it was
bolt.
an arrow, not a fireball. Yeah, Jeremiah's still cool.
Yeah.
Jeremiah's with me.
No, you just buried Jeremiah anyway for posterity.
Yeah, why would I bury Jeremiah?
If no one eats him, I bury him.
I mean, I'll eat Jeremiah too. I don't really care.
Well, Jeremiah's still alive, so suck a dick.
I get up and give Cornbread his daily oats, and then we go.
Jeremiah's trying.
Yeah,
Isn't a fan of being ridden by a phone.
I'm not riding him. He's carrying my
I know.
shit.
I know. I know.
Yeah, it's different. Comic, don't blame me.
Alrighty, so we go to Elfland.
All right.
Right.
So what was that survival check? 13.
Yep.
All right. You follow the path in the woods for about a day. It appears that the path is, for the most part, wide enough that the cart can stay along it without any issue.
Sweet.
I keep an eye out for anything that's Twinkie shaped and make sure to avoid it.
Say Twinkie shaped?
Yes.
Oh, I remember.
Oh, right.
Yeah, today is unfortunately rainy.
Shit. I hate rain.
I just
I am
do.
indifferent.
It is uncomfortable. And can I get the lead of the next day to make a survival check?
Whap.
Has anyone told me where we're going yet?
Yeah, I tell you. If you ask, do you ask?
Yeah,
Too
where are we
late.
going?
Already leading.
Yeah, we're going to the city of elves.
We're going
Oh,
to
I have no idea
Mophie.
how to get there.
Obviously, I don't either.
Isn't there supposed to be like a path?
You would think that, but the path just dead ends
If you need help finding it,
after about 4 hours of travel today.
Suggest we turn around.
No, I mean like, how do we know how far away it? Like, so how long have we been traveling in the windy forests?
It should be about 2 days through the woods.
Is there water anywhere nearby?
There's not.
Can
I
I,
mean,
like try to hear
Technically,
water?
there's water everywhere, as it is raining.
Oh, it's raining.
Hmm.
Can I like listen for like rushing water, like a river?
All right, make a perception check with disadvantage.
Welp.
Welp. You determine that there is, in fact, water all around you.
There is in fact water where?
All around you.
Oh well, that's not helpful.
Hmm.
Anybody else? I mean, like, I'm like, hey, look, the city is surrounded by water from this direction.
I already leaded, so I can't make any more checks.
We, anybody else want to help us find, like, a river or something? We should be close because of just the time spent going this direction.
I say sure, and I cast Enhance ability on you, such that your survival checks are better.
Mine?
Yeah.
Me?
I made this.
I mean, yeah, you're the one who knows the area. You should already be like, you should
I've
already
never
have.
been here.
I thought that was the deal. I thought you were from here.
No, I'm from Essembra. I want to go here because I want to go here for elf things.
Oh, I cast on you anyway because you seem pretty. Because you want this the most.
Alright, I try to look. Oh!
He made
Uh,
me do it with disadvantage, Jay.
Whatever, I got better than you, didn't I?
What?
Yeah. So yeah,
I won.
I casted I enhance ability and I give you Owl's Wisdom Tanner.
Can I re-roll with enhance ability, Dan?
Yeah, it appears you've lost the path, or, well, you haven't lost the path, but you've come to a dead end, so you suspect there may be forks in it. If you spend the day traveling back along this one, you can look for forks, and if you don't find any, you'll end up where you started.
What about spoons?
Shit.
I'm sorry for.
Furiously searches through books. What about spoons?
I'm sorry.
I would like to point out, due to the new comic that has been created, that I did end the combat
Yeah,
with that
I
command,
It's like,
and no one died except for a dog, which was delicious.
and the guy I vaporized.
Hey
Yeah.
Jay, can I use that for the thumbnail?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I like the command because I knew I could stabilize Walter.
But what if it failed?
Then I could have stabilized Walter.
I know.
Sure was risky business.
Risky business.
So yeah, let's do that thing that gets us back on the right path.
Yeah. Re-roll. Aqua.
Okay.
So I just like to let you guys know that during this whole time, I'm sort of just like watching you guys in amazement, as I still am not entirely sure of the goal of what's going on.
Oh, it's all
Yeah.
good. I don't really know either.
Wow. So you got it, and then you got it again because you have advantage.
Owl's wisdom wasted.
I don't care.
Welp.
If he has to do a survival check, that works on wisdom as well. So whatever, man.
Do I see the city?
You find just like 50 feet back, y'all missed a turn, and it comes out near a river.
Oh, well, that makes more sense.
Yeah, the path heads up along the river for a ways, but it's getting dark out at this point.
Do you want to camp by the river?
Yeah, that'll give us more.
Maybe we can enter the city in the morning.
Yeah, and that'll give us a safer like backsplash in case those guys attack again.
Unless pirates.
Pirates!
How big is the river?
It's just a river. Why would there be pirates?
I was making a callback to like the third game we ever played.
The river is about 10 feet across.
Okay, yeah.
Where you are right now. Alright, during the night, can I get Darvin to roll a wisdom saving throw?
That's a new one. I give myself advantage. 11.
Alright.
You are paralyzed.
So, during the night, Darvin, you wake up and you see off in the distance, there appears to be an old-looking man sitting at the base of a tree.
I'm like, Ren, why are you over there?
Ren's an old.
I'm I don't look that old.
Your token
Human.
looks
Look at
old.
your token. Also, it's upside down still.
So,
Canceled still.
I mean, I guess
Human
I look like an old
looking.
man, but I'm also small. Reese.
He makes eye contact with you. He slowly begins to open his mouth. And this black cat begins crawling out of his mouth.
Oh God.
Does it like claw its way out, or is it like really small? Is it just out of his tongue? I cast Mage Armor, by the way.
He's like dislocating his jaw, and
Oh God.
it is very small.
I do not care how uncomfortable it is until we deal with this drow situation. I'm sleeping in armor.
Yeah, no, I'm the only one who's seeing this. Yeah, I cast Mage Armor on myself, and I'm like, oh. Also, how am I seeing him through my tent?
Well, I guess he's sleeping, or he's hunched in the corner of your tent. Then
That's
Oh
worse.
God!
the cat
I,
walks up to you.
I
It
scream
meows.
very loudly. Very loudly.
I groggily wake up.
Ah, cat!
I go
They-
to look into Darvin's tent.
They both burst into wispy black flames that are cold to the touch, and seconds after they're totally gone, Walter bursts in.
I don't burst in. I nonchalantly open up the door to the tent and I say, Darvin, what's going on? Is there a cat? Eyes half
I
asleep.
think there was. Maybe. I don't know. I think I had a nightmare.
I roll a perception check. Is there a cat?
There isn't a cat.
Say, Darvin, it's probably a nightmare. Do you want me to sleep in here with you?
I kind of assumed
You
you already
want me
were
to
because it's
sleep
a
in
two-person
with you?
tent. Unless you want to.
Outside of laughter, did you say yes or no?
No, you can go as you were, but I thought you were already. Does it? Who is sharing this tent with me, or am I on my own in this
Yeah.
two-person tent?
So a two-person tent is not really a two-person tent. It's a one-person tent because two-person tent is like two people laying side by side, completely like next to each other.
Yeah, I sleep next to Jeremiah. It's kind of smelly, but I've come to grow on. It's grown on me.
Do
Okay.
donkeys sleep standing up? I forget.
I sleep on a bedroll next to
Good
the fire.
question. Do donkeys sleep standing up?
That sounds like it sucks. It's rainy
No.
today.
Yeah, you weren't able to get a fire going.
No, well, I
Okay.
sleep underneath a tree.
Yeah, so I'm like, neat. Okay. Good night, Walter.
Do donkeys sleep standing up? Yes, most donkeys will sleep standing up. I guess I don't sleep next to Jeremiah. That's kind of sad.
Actually, we have Leoman's tiny hut that I forgot about.
See, I was
you forgot to
I was
cast it,
looking
though.
if I had that spell, or if I could even learn that spell. But sorcerers don't get any of the really interesting ones except Fireball.
Anyway, I sleep outside of Darvin's tent, like outside the doorway.
All right.
So all of you guys can access Leoman's tiny hut, but I don't know how many people are actually sleeping in it.
Did you cast it before? Like, are you casting it now that Darvin is having nightmares?
Let's say I woke up from Darvin's scream and been like, hey,
Yeah,
this
my
is a good
scream
idea.
was intended to wake everyone.
All right, I say, Darvin, let's sleep in the hut so we get safe. KK,
Okay,
I go sleep in the hut.
no objections. I sleep in the hut.
Jeremiah sleeps in the hut.
Okay,
Hmm.
we sleep in the hut.
Alrighty. You successfully sleep in the hut.
And going back to what I said in the previous session, let's just assume that if I
Yeah.
have a third level spell slot at the end of the day.
Yeah, just remind me of that every session.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep forgetting.
So did I, so.
Mhm. All right.
Okay, so I wake up the next day a little bit more shaken.
Yeah, you didn't really get a great sleep.
Oh yeah, I can roll hit dice. Or a hit die, I would assume.
All right, because of that great survival roll, you seem to have found the best way, as the shoreline is mostly clear enough that you can get your cart along it with no problem, and the river's a great marker.
What's the weather like?
The weather today is sunny, but not too hot.
Okay.
Cool.
Continue along.
Dan, can you share your weather table with me after the game?
Oh yeah,
Or like whenever you want to?
it's super simple. So
I was kind of
Yeah.
curious.
at some point I will.
I'm going to be running a campaign over the summer, so.
Yeah, it's just a D10.
Christ, what was that?
It was the sound of a cat coming out of an old man's mouth.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, that's canon. So are we in Mofi's City of Glass?
Yep, as the day's getting close to the end, you are able to see it a few miles off from the shore. You see some big stone walls and some towers farther in the distance.
Cool. Let's go up to it.
Wanna... Yep. You're able to head on up. It looks like they have drawn up the drawbridge from the path for the night.
Hold on a second. Quick clarification. Is it Mofi's or Mofi? Nofi. Nofi City of Glass. So
That's with
Nofi
an N? That's a
colon.
weird font.
City
It's
of
a
Glass.
weird font.
Correct?
Yep.
Good stuff. All right. Drawbridge is up.
Drawbridge is up.
You can tell because it's the same N as in Twin Woods.
And Windy Forest.
Yeah, it's and
But at the same time, look at how close it is to the M in Begum's Bridge. No, wait, that is an N. I'm stupid. Forget me. I want to go home. And the M in Essembra is way different. I get it. Okay, rad.
okay.
Fine.
So we enter the city.
Well, there's the drawbridge is up.
Oh, drawbridge. Is there any like guard tower or anything?
Here's an M if you want an M.
I
Also
saw it
Essembra.
in Essembra.
Oh yeah, that too. You can occasionally see what looks to be a guard walking the wall. There's no one down at your level. The wall's about 40 feet tall.
I like to try to get the guard's attention by being like, "Hey, can we enter the city?"
What?
Can we come in?
Paul, do you have like thaumaturgy or something?
Nope.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
This is. I'd like to mime by pointing at the drawbridge.
I'm going to use
It's
enhance
dark out.
ability on. It's dark.
Really?
Yeah, it's dark out.
How?
It took you all day to get there.
It
I
did.
thought our perception check, the 220s, got us like right up there. Okay.
It did the next day.
I'm gonna enhance my charisma and be like, "Hey, let us in, please."
He can't hear you. You have to cast it on him. Enhance perception.
That's a good idea, actually. Is this touch?
It's touch.
Oh. Shit! If only I had an extended spell.
Kind of wish I had thaumaturgy. Took Blade Ward.
How tall is the wall again?
Yeah, how far away is he?
Wall's about 40 feet up, and the river's about 15 feet wide at this point.
How could he possibly not hear us?
Considering we're not getting anywhere fast, I want to start building a boat out of sticks and leaves.
All right.
Like a small handheld boat, not a person-sized boat.
Oh, like ship in a bottle size type
Yeah,
thing?
exactly. Yes,
How far
yes, yes.
crosses the? How far crosses the?
15 feet across the river.
And is there like a ledge in front of the drawbridge, or like next to it? Like, is there standing room at the bottom of the wall other than the water?
Yeah. They want me to draw it out.
It doesn't matter. I can't cast a spell. It's not prepared.
I turn to Darvin and say, Darvin, got any paper and pen? Does anybody have any paper and pen?
I do.
Cool. Can you write a note that says something like, please let us in?
Yes.
I cannot write. Wait.
I do it in Elvish.
Good stuff. Is the boat
I didn't actually cast
crafted? Or do I have to try harder?
I mean, if you call that a boat,
Whatever, man. Does it float?
yeah.
Cool. Take the boat. I take the candle in my pouch. I light it on fire with my tinderbox, and I put it on the boat.
He
And I
can't
put
see
the-
he can't see the paper, by the way. It's dark.
And I put the letter
There's a
under the candle, and I push the boat across the water with the candle and the note.
That's a good
I,
idea.
I ask you for another copy of that note, real quick.
I want to say, not to be that GM.
Oh no, it's
But
fine. I understand
It
it doesn't
flows
work.
down the river.
I know it does.
I take the pen and paper and I make another note that says "Let us in," and then he's 40 feet up, but it's 50. I mage hand the note across the river, and I have another 15 feet of movement. Is there any like little windows or anything I can drop it in?
I have rocks. We could just like tie it around a rock and then throw the rock at him.
Yeah, but then he would take that as an attack.
Yeah, but it's got a piece of paper on it. I don't know.
So don't aim it at him. Aim it at the wall next to him.
How can he
Listen.
not hear us?
My boss says I'm not supposed to let the bridge down during the night.
Let's just come back tomorrow, guys.
It's okay. We're good guys.
It's no,
Let's just go Leoman's tiny hut, like right here.
right here.
Is that a lizard man?
We're
It's
good
o-
guys.
He's cool.
I make the hut, or I enter the hut.
Yeah.
Let's Leoman's tiny hut right in front of the drawbridge, except not really. Let's go like 10 feet off to the side.
All right.
I let him know that we're good guys again.
Okay. You wait until the next day.
Yep.
When you get out, there are like 3 people up there.
Okay. I shout up. Hello! In Elvish.
Hello.
May we
I see
have
you
entrance to
speaking-
your city?
What reason do you have to enter?
I'm here to learn about blacksmithing from your fine elven smiths.
Was that like a mean laugh or like a haha? That's cool.
Wait,
laugh?
really?
I don't know. Yes!
Yeah.
Did someone send you?
No.
No, I heard your smiths were fine.
They're pretty good. I mean, on what reason should we let you in?
We have money.
That's a valid
good-
reason, actually.
The group of 3 huddle up.
Tell them I'm here to purchase some of their fine wines as well.
This man is a bartender and wishes to purchase wines. And this child is poor. And also very sad. Please feel bad for him.
Are you referring to me?
100%.
Okay.
The grown man with the beard.
Far away.
I'm short.
Grown gnome.
You're lizard man.
The lizard
he's
man
cool.
is extremely tame.
May we put a muzzle on him?
I
That's
fix
kind
people.
of rude.
I'm okay with this, I tell Darwin.
Are they
I
responding
ask-
when
I-
we do common?
I
Sorry,
asked
Claire.
Rick if he's okay.
Oh wait, can any of
having
you
a
speak
muzzle on.
Elvish except for Rin?
I can speak Elvish.
They
Except
respond
for
to
Rin.
common.
Okay.
Oh. I thought
Oh,
you
they-
said everybody could except for.
What'd you say about common?
I said they respond to it.
Ass. All right, cool.
I asked Rick if he's okay with wearing a muzzle for a short time, just so they feel safer.
What's a muzzle?
Something that goes over your mouth to where you can't open your mouth all the way.
It's like a mask. It's like a
Yeah.
fun mask for a party.
Oh, I like parties.
I do
I
too.
heard about those once. Okay. Cool.
So you're cool with the muzzle?
Sure.
He's cool with the muzzle.
All right, and it's 10 silver per person to get in.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, that's fine.
Fine.
Why?
They huddle again.
It's 1/10 of a gold.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like
Listen, do
$10.
you want in or not?
I
Not
mean,
an
yeah,
arrangement
but we
on
had
that.
to pay
It
less to
costs
guarantee
money.
our.
Garbage.
Yeah, we had to
I feel like these
pay
guys are
less to
running
get
us.
into a city where we're liable to get mugged. Whatever.
That sounds
yeah,
nice.
Okay, let's just pay and go in.
Fine. We'll pay you.
Wait. No, Walter, why are we going in here again? I don't need wine that much.
Actually, that's completely true. Well, we're helping Rin.
Yeah, and I need to get more feed for cornbread.
I do want to
yeah,
learn
okay, we'll
Elvish
go in.
smithing, you know.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go in.
I guess I hand them 30 silver.
Huh?
Or
10.
20, 10. What am I saying?
You said 30.
I looked at
was
the
like,
amount
what?
of I looked at the amount of money that I have and I was like, "Oh, 30. Yes."
You just tip really well.
I hand them a gold and wait and make them triple check my change. If I had bought any of
Alright.
those magic items the other day, I would not have money to get in here.
Actually, I asked Darvin if he can count out my money for me since I cannot count to 10.
If
Just
you have
fine.
money, yeah, I'll count it out.
Okay, I hand you 30 silver.
And I give them 10 and I give you 20 back.
Okay, thank you. I can only count to 9, so I don't really know where 10 happens.
So now I have 2 gold and 91 silver.
I have 8 gold and 95 silver.
All right. All right. They let you in. They bring. Well, first they toss down like what looks like a really quickly thrown together muzzle for about Rick's size.
I put it on and then I open my mouth as hard as I can.
You can still get it open enough to talk, but you can't open it to the point of breaking the thing.
Okay, I look at Darvin and Walter and I say, "I'm ready to party."
Party's gonna happen soon.
All right, they let down the drawbridge. They raise up the portcullis. One of them dashes down some stairs inside the wall. Here, come on in.
I come on in.
I come on in.
All right, they collect money.
Pay the man.
And then you see inside the wall is like a wide expanse of wide open farmland.
Cool.
And you see a taller wall, what looks like nearly a mile straight forward. And inside of that wall, you see towers and buildings that are stacking up.
It's Attack on Titan.
It's not, but that's a good way to look at it for like size.
Cool. And in terms of walls inside walls, correct?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's just the two walls, but one's big enough that it has the farmland to maintain an entire city
Why?
because it's a city.
I immediately begin pillaging the farmland.
I'm sorry, did you say you begin pillaging?
No, I do not. I want to enter into the main city. God, if there's another toll to get into the main city, I'm gonna bust that wall down.
Yeah.
All right. You get on over to the main city. They ask what business you have in the main city.
Wine.
Blacksmithing. This is our adopted child and pet.
I'm also here for blacksmithing.
Are they on top of a wall, or are they just asking like face to face?
These ones are asking you face to face.
I am not screaming, and I do not say he's my adopted child.
Yeah.
Ren is your.
I say blacksmithing as well.
All right. Well, we don't get many visitors, so we may. Are any of you magic users?
Oh, yes,
yeah, all
I
of
raise
us.
my hand and it sparks a bit.
All right. Can we each get you to here? Hold one of these, and they hand each of you who volunteer that the big like
Just look. What are you handing me?
Yeah, what is it?
it's like a big quartz crystal.
I ask, what is this?
I grab it, but I grab it with mage hand, and I try to act like I'm just keeping up a magic theme.
We just need you to cast a spell while holding it, just so we can learn any magic signatures off of you.
I see. It's like a magical fingerprinting system. It's cool. I take it.
Yeah.
I do so I do it in such a way I like bring the mage hand over my own hand and I kind of wrap it up so the mage hand goes within and that counts as my spell and then the crystal falls into my regular hand and I hand it back.
Most of my spells are murder spells, so I'm just gonna make 3 Walters.
And they all jump into the crystal.
Yes, they do.
What did they ask you guys to do?
I
Cast
cast magic.
spells into the crystal.
I cast magic weapon.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Becomes
did they give me one?
yeah,
I didn't openly admit to being a magic user, but did they give me one?
If you didn't openly admit, they don't give you one.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm good with you.
And could
getting
we also
arrested.
get an inventory of all the weapons you have on you?
Jesus Christ.
I just have my sword.
Oh wait, I forgot. This is incredibly easy. I take out my emerald dagger.
I have 3 tridents, a dagger, and a wood cutting axe, but I don't use it for fighting.
I take out the Jamie dagger.
I just have a magic rapier.
It's
Magic
just
now.
very exciting to get some new people in town. We just want to make sure your visit goes just fine with no problems.
Okay. Are ball bearings weapons?
Whoops.
I
did
wouldn't
not actually
consider
mean to
them
catch
so.
that.
Are crowbars weapons?
I don't think so.
Are my hammers and my smith's tools weapons?
Do you use them for fighting?
I could.
I suppose we'll take note of them anyway, a set of Smith's tools.
My shield a weapon?
Shields are fine.
Okay. Mayonnaise an instrument?
Only if you play it right. Alright, so they get all your information, and this takes a while, and while you're doing this, Rick, you've lived in a castle for a long bit of your life. Although probably everyone would notice this. You notice that the wall isn't like held together with mortar. It looks like the stones that made it just happened to be fused together. So the wall is just one solid piece.
Well, that's weird.
And they eventually do let you into the inner city, and you see that nearly all of the buildings are built like this, where each building is a solid one-piece structure. It's a really big town. The inner city is about the size of Beacon's Bridge in terms of width, but the buildings all go up significantly higher.
Yeah.
La-di-da.
Is there any like map that I can,
There is not.
It's upsetting.
Or there's not a map that I have made for it. I want to do that before the next session, but it's a
Well,
matter of
I would ask, what are the points of interest? Like-
points of interest. We have underwater basket weaving. We've got well, points of interest for stuff that your group is interested in is there is a you are able to find a few blacksmith shops, libraries.
Mage towers?
Yeah, there are a couple mage towers.
Are
They
there any-
referred-
Elf Town. Of course,
Are there-
there's like 8 mage towers.
Yeah. Are there any like mage towers or like dedicated to like Blade Song? Because that's actually a thing.
That's more of a school-in thing at a library.
Okay. Well, the library that would know the most about it, that's the one I would like to go to.
How about a
Alright.
winery?
Oh yeah, they got wineries.
Okay,
I
I'm
want to
gonna
go to. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say eventually I want to
should
work my
I-
way to like the outlet by the actual like factory, like the big one, not like another bar.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, give me some initiative rolls.
Well, once I get back from getting food and pouring this drink.
If I don't go
That's
first,
fair.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. But I
I'm
don't go first.
I'm fine going
Take like a
last.
2-minute break. How about that? Yes.
All right.
Boss weapons.
Walter.
How about Ren? You go to the bathroom because I think yours is going to take the longest.
That's fine.
Alright.
Okay, you're back.
All right, and we sit, and we click Walter, and we roll for initiative. Sick.
All right, Rick, you looking for anything in town? There's gonna be, they're gonna want someone chaperoning you at all times. Let's see.
Oh,
I
chaperoning
don't
Rick
think
or
I'm-
chaperoning all of us?
Chaperoning Rick.
I don't think I'm actually looking for anything,
All right.
so I don't really need anything.
All right. Who are you hanging out with?
Darvin.
All right, Dervin. You're going and searching for wine and whatnot.
Yeah, how did Ren end up as? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to the. Like I said, instead of just like going to a regular bar, I'm gonna try and find like the outlet where there's like the actual winery where there's fields and stuff. If
Uh,
that's not inherently obvious, I'm gonna go into a bar and ask around.
yeah, they gotta ask you which one because they make wines out of many types of fruits here. Wait,
Okay.
you may want to check out the Giving Tree for the best one.
Okay. Yeah. Is that a bar?
It's slightly outside the inner wall. You'll want to take it probably eighth of a turn clockwise.
Okay. Yeah. I'll make my way there. I like tip whatever bartender I'm asking, and I head there.
Yeah. They. This is an orchard they have set up,
Good.
and it is just full of trees of many fruits. That
Okay.
is to say, trees that grow different fruits on the same trees.
What?
I respect their grafting.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. And they got a big setup there. If you want to get the taste test going for just all their stuff, it'll be a silver.
Yeah, I'll walk in and I'll be like, "Hello," and I'll partake in the wine tasting.
All right, wine tasting occurs, and they have a really good sort of peach schnapps. It comes out to gold for barrel, but you think if you got it back to your place, you could sell it for 10 times the amount.
10 gold.
Well, 10 gold over the course of a few months.
Let's see, a gold barrel. How big are these barrels?
40 gallon.
So that's like half of the ones we were bringing back last time.
Yeah.
Is it only that one kind of wine, or they have others?
They have others.
Do I think that those ones would be similarly priced back home?
You expect you could get varying. You expect you could get between 3 and 7 times as much.
But they both still go for a gold?
Yep.
Well, Stardew Valley has taught me anything. I should just buy 2 of the big ones.
Stardew Valley, you don't have to carry it back amongst monsters and demons and devils and whatnot.
Well,
I should say for your reference on how I would run it, if you buy 2 of the same things, it's still going to sell at the same rate. You'll just be making that much over the course of a longer time.
oh, if I get the other stuff, it's selling at the same time because variety.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, yeah, I'll get 2. I'll get one of the 10 times the peach, and then one of the other ones I'll sell like 7 times or whatever.
There's they got a plum sake.
Yeah, as long as, and I'll if I could pay for like reinforced barrels, if it's like not too much silver, that'd be great.
They can reinforce the barrels for an extra 10 silver per barrel.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna hold you to this, Dan. If this doesn't come back, then I'm gonna be poor because I'm down to 70 silver total.
Yeah, and these barrels reinforced, you can cast Fireball on them once, and they'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. So and I fit both of the barrels into the cart.
Yep. You sure do.
And I tell Rick how this is how business is.
Wow.
All right, Walter.
And then I start wheeling the cornbread back into town.
All right.
I want a copy. What we did in Essembra. I want to find a blacksmith.
You find a blacksmith.
I flash my signet ring. I sit down at a station. If that's how it works here. I'm assuming that's how it does.
It is not, in fact.
What?
We don't follow the guild charters of Essembra here. We require at least 100 years of experience before you can become gilded.
I'm gonna die in 100 years.
Yes, that does pose.
Just
a
give me a
problem
blank stare
for you.
back.
That does pose a problem for you.
Could I at least learn from your great elven smiths while I live here? Even serving you to watch you while you work would be enough for me.
I'm humbled by your kindness. Deception. I am humbled by your kindness. If you wish to sit and watch, you may.
I do. Do they have any? Or wait. Before that happens, I go to the local woodworking shop.
Yep.
If it exists.
Sure does. Elves are expert at crafting.
Wait.
Though.
Before we even do that, I want to go to the local candle shop.
You go to the candle shop.
How much do candles cost in the PHB? Anybody that's looking at the book?
I have it. Let's see, real
20
quick.
copper,
like it.
if I remember right.
Tanner's correct.
Baller, I bought 20 candles.
And then you line them up in the road.
Wait a minute. Yep, I totally buy 20 candles. No, those candles are worthwhile. I'm going to buy a shitload of them. And then I'm also going to go to the paper store, buy some paper and a quill, that kind of stuff. Give me a second to find that in my book.
I should say, anything you can buy in this town, you can buy it for up to 5 times the PHB price if you want to search for better quality versions.
I search for the lowest quality elven store. That's what I do.
All right. You find Elf Walmart.
The Kmart.
How much does paper cost nowadays? 2
papers.
silver for 1 sheet. What the?
Yeah, paper's expensive, yo.
All right, I buy 5 sheets of parchment. So we just sent a silver down the river. That's so sad.
What was it?
Whoever's
Paper or
playing
parchment?
Zelda, I will eat your soul. Paper is 2, parchment is 1.
Hmm.
5 parchment. 1 ink pen. Ink is holy mother of God! Is ink actually 10 gold, aka 100 silver, Dan?
You
Ink
can
is
borrow some.
100 silver.
You can borrow some of my ink that I already own.
Borrow some of your ink that you own. Can I just borrow your ink pen then? Nah, ink pen costs 2 copper. I'm just gonna buy that. Wait, didn't we say there was some weird conversion from PHB? Like it should actually be 10 silver instead of 100 silver or something like that? Or wait, no, 10 gold would be 100 silver, which would be wow, that is crazy.
Well, let me just look at the equipment thing that I typed out. And let's check that.
Mother of God. Yeah, I'll just take some of your ink. I buy an ink pen. And I think that concludes me shopping at Walmart. I go to the cash register. I check out.
Cha-ching.
I take my receipt. I go back to 6 wooden blocks.
6 wooden blocks.
Yep. I don't know what that costs. I'm just going to pay like a silver for it. Then I go back to the blacksmithing shop. I sit down. I intensely study the blacksmith while whittling a dagger out of wood.
All right, you do that.
Good. I roll my
Alright.
blacksmithing's tool check to make a wooden dagger. It's marginal. That's what I'm doing for the day.
Yes, you're able to successfully make a wooden dagger. You 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 get the insistence several times that even with lower quality iron, they can make higher quality weapons, and they got a slow process, but it's very different from how you learn to do things. But
I
it's sort of interesting.
internally roll my eyes, but I keep it to myself.
All right.
They were gonna go to Dwarfland, and they're gonna be like, "We literally just take buckets of iron and pour it in shit, and then stuff comes out." And I'll be like, "This is amazing." Over in.
Ren.
Okay. I would like to go to, let's just say, the library that has the closest connections with blade singing culture, if that is a
Alright.
thing.
Yeah, you find some combat meditation in session.
Oh, cool! I'd like to observe the session for a bit.
Mhm.
Like how I assume it won't last forever.
500 years.
Towards you, and they say, "Shush."
They shush you despite you not saying anything.
He asked how long it was.
Yeah.
No, is there? Okay.
It's gonna be about an hour and a half. They're all using specific different build of longsword than you've seen.
And this is in a library.
What's that? Your robot in a bit.
And this is in a library. Like
Here, I'm
just
gonna
like with.
disconnect and reconnect.
And this is in a library.
Yes.
Am I?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Oh, we could always hear you. You just weren't
Yep.
responding. Hello.
Yep, you sound better now.
And so this, like, med is like happening in like a library
Yes, it is.
with like bookshelves surrounding.
Yep, there are.
Well, I'd like to like passively observe this, but just like be looking through the books for the hour and a half that's going on, looking particularly for like stuff on Tomo and Zaft.
All right. You do find a few stories, nothing particularly new on your searches.
Is there any like book that's dedicated completely to it?
There is one, and actually looking through it, you do find like the blueprint for a sword design, and you can tell the ones that the blade singers are using are all based on this design.
Well, it's actually a thing.
What?
Well, anyway,
I
never
got
mind.
a really bad connection.
That's fine. That's fine. I just like to hold on to that book and wait until the session's over, and then speak to the
Alrighty.
person who was leading the session.
All right, you do that.
Are they all elves?
They are all elves.
Uh,
I hope you're not
Yes.
saying something, because I can't hear anything.
any weird? Damn.
I'm gonna close out and close back in.
Okay. Effective fling again.
Well, now it's looking perfect. Who knows how long that'll last? All right.
Stuff.
So you were
Okay,
talking
we'll talk after,
to
Jay.
the
Okay.
girl who was leading it.
Okay, yeah. Are they looking at me funny?
Because you're a gnome, or
Yeah, because I'm a deep gnome.
they're being polite.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'd like to just approach the lady afterwards and be like, I just saw your session. I'm sorry I couldn't participate.
Or not, we do it every day in the morning and the evening.
Oh, is there what do you do it for? Like, what's the reason? Is there a large culture for
A
it?
few of them are training to be wall guards. A few of them are just interested in the arts.
Well, I happen to be a blade singer myself.
See, here's to be singing.
And has a blade.
Actually, he's a blade beatboxer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what key do you sing in?
I'm sorry, Dan.
Fake blade singer gnomes.
Yeah, I was trained. It's okay. Well, I just I'd like to hold up the book that I found on someone's after. I was like, do you run the library here?
I do.
Could you tell me anything about this book and the contents about this legend?
Yes, when did I see them? They came through town around 500 years ago.
Oh, did you met them?
I did.
Oh.
They gave me a list of blueprints. I worked it down to the most easily producible of the operations.
Do you know where their whereabouts are now?
Uh,
Are they still
it would be hard
alive?
to it would be hard to say. You know, if you can travel pretty far in 500 years. Um, there was talk of a retirement in the windy forest, but there was also talk of meeting the Forge Master Fellman to try and get the secret to better weapons.
Well, I've actually been journeying across Essembra trying to find them and their blades for the last couple years, and any help that you could get me would be greatly appreciated. Like anybody else you can send me to.
There, there is one person who may know more than me, but uh, she's one of the council members, and it would be rude to bother her.
Well, I really would appreciate a moment with her. I come here with a group of adventurers, and we're starting to make ourselves fairly renowned throughout December, and I think she I think she could help me a lot.
It is possible, though you'd probably need to wait in town for near 10 days before the current session is over.
Oh, I don't believe we're going anywhere, so I'll run that.
Maybe you're not going anywhere.
Well,
I don't believe we're going anywhere, says the guy who doesn't have to wear a muscle.
yeah, yeah.
If I'm
I,
not taken to a party pretty soon, this thing's coming off.
I mean,
This is the
honestly,
party.
Just give me a. I'm popular now. I've booted.
well, waiting a 10-day would probably be possible, but before I confirm, I'd like to run it by my traveling companions. So how about I come back later today? What time is it right now? Was that the morning session or the afternoon session?
That was morning. It is
Well,
like 11 a.m. morning.
What time is the afternoon session?
When the sun begins to head behind the fourth tower, that's when we hold the session.
Well, would you be able, if I let you know that I days and make contact, would you help me do so?
All right there,
Always
Jay.
up
I'm never okay.
to help a fan of the arts.
Well, I'll be back for the afternoon session. Participate. You know then.
Very well.
Dan. Dig there, Dan.
And I think that's going to be it for today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
This has been Dungeons and Dragons. Join us next time when we do a thing.